welcome back to another episode of the Mighty Misfit Menagerie, or
Cast.
Now wait 5 minutes for a late cast from Mark. And we are going to be doing 2 hours of Rime of the Frostmaiden tonight, and followed by that, about a half an hour afterwards, will be 2 hours of D&D if you're watching on Twitch and planning on staying up a little late. And with that, why don't we hop into the recap of what happened last time?
I just always assume Helena's going to do it.
I'm over here crying
so
ugly
good at
tears about Twitch chat and you skipping other D&D streams for us.
We are incredibly grateful. Thank you.
So the pressure's on.
Don't screw up, guys.
So we kicked in the door, but not really because it opened of its own volition for us. Boom, we're in. Arrows start flying. We hear some people getting ready. So we're like, we got to get in here. We take down the archer. And then there's barracks, and boom, there's like 6 more soldiers, and they're like, oh, we caught them a little off guard. We take them all out, even though they got all big and bottlenecked our area. I just question the goodness of that strategy, them all getting big in such a small area. But anyway. So then we're like, we're moving. We find this cool elevator that's constantly going up and down. So we're like, okay, so there's got to be different levels to this place. We see like an office. We get some schedules, guard schedules, and then also like this diary entry that's like, morale has been low because Zardrock's having us kill people left and right. It's starting to wear on us, but we still believe in his plan. So that's interesting. So then we find another office, and Quill's like, ooh, look, a chest. Let me check this out. Oh, let me tidily get rid of this trap that was on it. Oh, I'm in, looking through the stuff. Boom, another trap, a second trap, got him. So then we all had to run out of the room because it started filling with poison gas. And then Tempest was like, I got this. There was something in there. I'm going to go back for it. Boom, runs back for it. It's a Chardolin statue, and it hurts her psychically. Then she's looking really, really not so good. She gets out of there. Then we're like, okay, let's check out this next room. Boom, there's this really old Duergar female, Grandolpha. And she's like happy to see us. And that's kind of weird because we naturally assume that she would not want to see us. And we talked to her, and she's like, so I'm here because that guy Zardrock asked me to be here. He wants us to team up. I don't really want that. I don't like the guy. So maybe you guys take him out for me, and I'll just take his land and we'll all be on our merry way. And we're like, yeah, okay. So cool. So then we're like, okay, then we go down a level because we want to get this over with. We see a couple guards. They pay us no mind. Obviously, they're on our side now. And then we come into a room with a giant myconid chained to the wall. Arm has been ripped from his body, and these bipedal furry things are frolicking around the space trying to grab his tasty spores in jars. So Quill's like, no, attack.
And that is actually where we're going to begin tonight. I'm going to read you that room description one more time, and then we'll roll for initiative. The ceiling of the hall arches to a height of 30 feet. Stone steps lead to a semicircular dais against the south wall. Atop the dais is a misshapen throne crudely carved out of black crystal. Small, crackling flames burn in the braziers that occupy the room's corners. Slumped near the east wall is a tall, bipedal fungus creature. Luminous spores float in the air around it. The savage, white-furred biped has torn off one of the creature's arms and is holding it while 4 other white-furred bipeds, covered with fungal growths, try to capture the floating spores in jugs. Roll initiative.
Do Didn't we do that last time and I had like a 24? Isn't that
I
right?
thought you got like a 2.
No, I checked the video before we started. He's got a 24.
Well, just humor me.
Okay. It's only a dirty 20, actually. I was really hoping, I was expecting Coulter to go, how could you have watched the video? I'm the only one who has it right now.
I didn't even process that. Yep, I am the only one that has it now.
There we are.
Anyone else?
There we are.
19.
19? Okay.
Some of my best
doing-
friends are mushrooms.
Are we doing modified wild magic?
Yes.
Okay.
And you have the
Should
table
we-
for that, so I'll have to ask and you keep me posted.
Should we explain what that is to anyone who may not have?
Yeah, totally. While
joined
everybody
us?
else is figuring out their initiative, Hank, would you go ahead and explain your modified wild magic? We kind of
Yeah,
decided at the end of
so-
last time.
One of my class features, the wild magic, anytime that I cast a spell that is uses like a spell slot level, so first or above. Based on that type of sorcerer, wow, not wizard, that I am, I'm supposed to roll a d20 every time, and if it comes up on a 1, I'm supposed to roll a percentile die, and then that tells me something can happen, like my magic takes hold and does something weird. But there's a couple other groups that we've seen around that do a modified version to make it a little more interesting.
You give credit where it's due, not to interrupt, but it was Brennan Lee Mulligan of the Dimension 20 show.
Thank you. So every time that I roll, or every time they roll, the DC or the number that you have to hit goes up. And so I've already cast one spell today. So now next time I roll, it's going to be if I hit a 2 or a 1, I'll have to roll for wild magic. So
And then after that, it'll be a 3, a 2, or a 1, correct?
Yep. Yeah,
And then it'll
what makes
reset
it-
whenever you hit it.
Reset when it goes off.
got it.
Okay, cool.
Does
Just
that
double-checking.
continue over after a long rest too?
Let's decide that after you've had one. For now, I'm going to say yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. What's the rest of the initiative, folks? I got a 20 and a 19. Looking good for y'all.
21.
Ooh, geez.
Hey, the twins got 2021. Yay.
2021 vision.
I would have rather to roll my natural 20 on something different, but hey, maybe it's a good omen.
To round out the pack, Tempest, I rolled a nat 1. I got my nat 1 out of the way, which
Okay.
Great.
That's
coincidentally gives me a 3 for initiative.
Awesome.
Oh,
And
a
last
4.
Finnick?
Being honest,
cast.
I'll just
Not an option.
Son of a bitch. You got us again.
Thank you. I got a 10.
Can we just
Goofy tonight,
insert
folks. I gotta
into
kill somebody off to bring us back down.
Oh, let's wait till next session.
into the
Yeah.
edit of the video?
Oh.
Can we just put in like a moment of silence for Finnick getting all of us with the cast?
First
You should
word that's
just-
spoken all stream was
you
cat.
should just zoom in on Coulter's face for a beat with crickets chirping.
I honestly heard you say pass and not cast, so I did not get the joke. I apologize. And with that, Tempest, you are going to start our round.
Yee, yo! All right, I'm gonna take off running. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I'm gonna come up to this guy. I'm gonna hit him.
Okay.
Here we go.
Show me what you got.
13 plus 6, 19.
That'll
And
hit.
then I'll go ahead and do the second hit, which is going to be 16.
Both hit.
I forgot to rage first. Is that okay? Can I
Yeah,
say
you can
that
have
I
it now.
did that?
You
Okay,
just watched
cool.
an arm get ripped off a sentient being, so I'll give you your rage.
Very upset. Okay, cool. All right, so that's going to be, a 12 plus 5, that's 17. Oh my God, I got 2 12s. Okay, so 24 plus 5, that's 29, plus 2 for my aura rage damage.
Plus 3.
Oh.
3.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3 now. God, I keep forgetting that.
Give me the total there again.
Chop, chop. Uh-oh, I've already forgotten. It's 29 plus 3, so
So, okay,
32.
32. Yeah, he is immediately. This is the one holding the arm as you attack him, and he immediately looks awful, and that will bring us down to Tranquil.
Because I'm a big, brave man and I want my sneak attack damage, I'm going to run behind my sister. And then I'm going to Hex. And then make an attack roll. That's what I do next. 16 plus... I have my character sheet. It's just my phone locks immediately. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's going to be 1d4 plus 2d6 plus 1d8 for Booming Blade. Yeah. 10, 18, 19, 20 plus 3, so 23.
All right, he drops to the ground, the arm rolling out of his arms as you have pulverized him.
And then he's not going to do anything, but I'm going to send the squirrel here so that he is a presence on this bad guy.
Okay, excellent. That'll bring us down to Z.
Just gonna move 10 feet over. I'm gonna cast that guy there. Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit.
Okay. Doing Chaos Bolt. So 2d8 plus 1d6. Oh. That's 7. That's 16 psychic damage.
Excellent. And point out which one this was at for me again.
It was this one, but because I rolled 2 7s, then another bolt is going to leap to this one.
Hank, I'm sorry, I can't see him.
This one?
Thank you. Okay, and you said that it leaps to this one?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I have to make an attack roll. That's a nat 20 on an attack roll.
Woo.
So that would be max, right?
Yep, max plus roll.
So 16
Modifier once.
20, 22 plus. That's 37 psychic damage to this one.
Ooh, okay, cool. That's totally cool.
I'm gonna roll wild magic.
Thank you very much. And I apologize, I was adjusting another one of these guys. Could you tell me what the damage was to the first two again?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna, that's
hold
fine.
on. It was it was 16 psychic to the first one. And then 37
to the back guy.
Yeah.
If we want, I can rewind the tape on Twitch, I think. Can't you do that?
It was 16 to the first one, I remember. Because I got 2 7s and a 2.
Excellent. All right, so they are all not really happy with your guys' actions thus far, and it begins their turn. This one comes forward with his jar of spores, and you see him dump them on the one that you knocked to the ground, who gets back up with half his motion.
I thought that you just didn't remove him. Like, I thought you were just being lazy.
Nope.
Okay.
To fire on
And
him, right?
as he gets back up, this one takes that 3 damage from entering the circle there. This one is going to make an attack on Tempest. That is a 20 and an 11 to hit.
20 hits.
Okay. 4 slashing damage from that one. These ones are going to spring into action as well. This one coming to here. Does your squirrel get an attack of opportunity, Dr. Shivers?
So it's unclear because he has an attack because he's a warlock familiar and he has a reaction. So it would really be your call. I have not taken one as of yet, but.
Okay. I'm going to say no for now because he is very powerful. This one is also going to attack. That's going to be a 23 and a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
14 slashing damage total. Next buddy here. Can't get to any of you. Can't get to any of you. And that is going to bring us down to Finnick.
I will pop over towards the top of the screen here. I think I can do that. Yep.
Just so you know, Finnick, I am willing to sacrifice Shivers. I just want you to know that.
I will Scorching Ray. This guy, this guy, this guy.
Sounds good to me. Let's have him.
So first one is, and we'll go bottom top. First one is 22.
Hits.
Second one is 15.
Hits.
Third one is 26.
Hits.
All right, so bottom guy takes 7 points of damage. Middle guy takes 9 points of damage.
Middle guy goes down.
And last guy takes 7 points of damage.
Okay. Excellent. Finnick, is that the end of your turn?
Yes, it is.
Altus, end of the round.
Let's see. Let me do some measurements.
While he's measuring, Finnick, after your attack, you see some of the shrooms that are growing out of their fur fly off as they turn to ash, as each of them screeches at the firebolt, that one in the center dropping to the ground like a lead weight with a thud on the hard rock floor.
Okay. So how is this one looking?
None of them are looking great.
None of them are looking great. Okay.
Yeah. Well, 2 of them are looking fine, but they're far away from you.
This is one that's looking fine?
Not great. These 2 look good as new.
Gotcha.
One of them just got resurrected. So.
I'm just going to go here, and then I'm going to reach out, and as I reach out, my hands are turning black, and I'm trying to inflict wounds on that one.
Excellent.
That was not a great roll, please. That's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. It manages to be just slippery enough to get out of your hands before the magic can flow through you and into it.
I'm going to be disgruntled at it.
It's okay, Altus. You're just happy. You're just happy to be here.
I am, truly.
Top of the round with Tempest. You are a little surrounded right now. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling invigorated. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and one attack to the one. Here, I'll point at them. I'll do one attack to this one. Okay. And then one attack to this one. So slash. So bottom one is going to be 25. And the second one's going to be 21.
25 and 21 both hit.
Okay, so we've got, so the bottom one is going to take 15 plus the 3. I'll use my bonus action to do my Storm Aura, so that's going to be 18 damage. Okay. And then the second one's going to take 6 plus 3, 9 damage.
Excellent. And that means that Tranquil as well, you'll take the 3. And is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Tranquil, up to you. Or rather, down to you.
I've been totally paying attention and not being distracted by all the stuff going on behind me. It looks like you're surrounded, and Altus has got that just fine. I can't step back without taking over talk about. What does this green dot indicate? I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Something for
What
me.
green
Don't worry
dot?
about it.
What green
Okay.
dot? I don't know what you're talking about.
So I'm going to green flame blade that one because I don't like that answer at all. That's 16 plus 6,
Hits.
right? So that's
When we say plus, I think it's damage, and I was like, the hell did he do? Okay.
19. I'm so bad at like simple addition in the moment that if I stop to think about what 16 plus 6 is, it would just take too long. So that's 14 plus 3 for the base damage. And then the one directly below it takes 4 fire damage.
Okay. All right. As they all shriek in pain between the heat wave that they're receiving from Tempest and now the actual fire they're getting from her twin. And that'll bring us down to Z.
Well, then I'm going to move
Oh, go right ahead.
here. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Changes things a little bit. I guess this is 10. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I guess we're just gonna do. I'm gonna move there, and we're gonna do a firebolt. I'm gonna twin it. So we're gonna go this guy and this guy.
That one's dead. Second
Which one?
one's dead.
Oh, then this one.
It's just a body on the ground. Okay.
So
Give me that
attacking the one,
firebolt.
attacking this one.
Okay.
That's a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, and that is 18. Oh, is that right? Yeah, 18.
Okay. Cool. Not looking good at all.
And then the second one here,
Cool.
that is that's a 13 to hit.
Just hits.
Ooh,
You see him try to dodge out of the way as it scorches his fur.
that is 14.
Okay. Excellent. That will bring us, unless you want to move further, that'll bring us down to them.
Oh,
Buddy Boy is going to move right here. This guy's going to move over here, taking his attack of opportunity from Altus.
Sweet.
come on, Altus.
So attack of opportunity, I get to say what the attack is, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It can't be
Yeah.
a spell.
It cannot be a spell? Okay, it would
No.
just be the rapier then.
Okay.
If you take Warcaster, it could be, but
Good to know. Good to know.
Nobody's in the same place. Rio's here for me, so I'm pointing at him. He's actually here on the stream. What do you got for me?
13 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet.
Give me some of that sweet damage.
5 piercing damage.
Okay. Excellent. He shrieks as he moves forward, tripping down the stairs and spilling the contents of his jar on the one on the ground.
Oh
I
no.
want some of that stuff before we leave. Some of that good stuff.
I don't
You-
think that you do.
you don't. You don't.
How will I know?
And-
Oh, Altus.
All
I am
right.
curious how the mushrooms taste when they're grown on other creatures.
All three of these gentlemen are going to these fuzzy gentlemen are going to attack Tempest.
I think you skipped me, buddy. If Altus.
and
Oh
it's
no,
still the
Altus
monster's
did
turn.
an attack of opportunity. I gotcha.
Yeah, you got it. Okay, so top buddy. Gets a crit and an 18. Both hit? Okay, so that is going to be a 19 damage from him.
Oh boy.
Bottom buddy is a 7 and a 22.
The 22.
6 from the 22. And side buddy, 22 and 6.
22.
And a 10 from the 22. These are not magical attacks, just as a reminder. Okay, excellent. And I believe that is all of them. So now we are going down to Finnick.
That's me.
Patiently waited his turn.
Patient, yeah. Well, so the 3 around Tempest are still alive.
Yes. Everybody's still alive right now. Everybody on the board is alive.
Cool. I will another Scorching Ray at those 3.
Excellent.
Starting from the bottom, that is
now we're
over
here.
20. That is over 20. And that is 13.
All hit.
Cool. So bottom guy takes 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Middle guy takes 6 points of damage. Top guy takes 5 points of damage. And I blow up my finger.
And the bottom guy is down. As the rest of them turn at you and snarl. And that'll bring us down to Altus.
Hey, Coulter, are any of them still holding spore jars?
Yeah. A couple of them are. Glad you asked. Altus, what do you got for me?
Being upset at this one for paying him no mind as he walked away and stabbed him. I'm going to swing at him with my rapier again.
Okay.
That's a 15 to hit.
Hits.
And that'll be 9 damage.
And he falls.
Yes. And then I would like to... Oh, he's... Okay, that symbol, I assume, means he's dead. Or down.
Mm-hmm.
So then I'd like to move here and use my bonus action to make an extra attack action as my War Priest feature against that boy. Yes.
Sounds good.
Oh, that one's an 11 to hit.
Does not hit. He just manages to move his surprisingly flexible, furry body out of the way. And we're back at the top of the round with Tempest surrounded.
All right. I will take one hit at the 2 that are next to me. Bottom one. Oh, that's a nat 1.
Bottom one is down.
Oh, the one that's next to me then.
Got it.
That's a nat 1. So that's gonna be 7 with the things. But and then 17 plus 6, 23.
Okay.
He's going to take 11 plus 5, 16 damage. And then they both take 3 from my Storm Aura.
The one above you goes down, and the other one just takes the 3. With the nat 1, roll a d6 for me.
4.
Okay, cool. And that'll bring us down to Tranquil.
I could have swore somebody's cast Shatter before, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Tranquil, as he attacks, is going to go, glass jars, bringing things back from the dead, shatter, and then attack.
Where are you going to attack?
Okay, so those guys have
This is living.
crossbones.
This is living.
Do they have jars?
One does.
One does. Which one has a jar?
I won't make you roll for it. It should be very evident. Yeah.
I will roll for it.
They're carrying a jar. It's
All right. And would you incur any penalties to attack a jar specifically?
Yes.
Okay. What would the penalty on that be?
It's going to be a +5 to hit the jar.
Okay.
Over whatever their actual AC is.
All right. I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it.
Okay. 17 plus 6.
That will hit the jar.
Ugh. Do I roll damage or just shatter it?
Roll damage.
Okay.
How many HP does a glass jar have?
753.
Question
Can I wear
is,
glass jar
They're
armor?
thick jars.
Damn.
can you sneak attack a jar? Because you can sneak attack an ooze.
No, you can't sneak attack a jar.
Is the jar aware of his
It only has
existence?
5 HP.
Well, I only roll a d4, Coulter, so this is important for me.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm gonna
What's the
green flame.
damage?
I'm gonna green flame blame it just so I get.
Oh
extra
my
time.
god.
Kill me.
You don't want to hex the jar while you're at it?
He
I
said he
can't.
was going for it.
All right, that's literally 5 damage.
The jar shatters in its hands.
And then
he doesn't take any damage.
The guy holding it from the green flame blade takes
Okay.
6 damage.
Okay. That's very silly. All right. That is going to bring us from Tranquil to Z. I know. A little distracted, right?
He's ignoring everything that just happened.
Z's
And
mad
he's-
because that jar would have looked great on the mantle.
It would have.
Well, they're bringing their
Quality
back.
jar. You can pick up jars later.
Just don't let them put the spores on it. Like,
What are you doing?
fire bolts.
Okay.
17 to hit.
For which one?
This one down here by Altus.
Okay, cool. That hits?
That had the jar.
Yes, that hits.
That's 10 damage.
All right. He's still standing, better than he ever was. And that'll bring us down to them. This one,
no.
looking down at the shattered pieces of the jar, the spores all over the ground, just inches from his comrade that he was ready to revive, strikes out at Tranquil with vicious roar. That is a 24 and a 15 to hit.
24 hits, a 15 does not.
That's 4 slashing damage, as his rage is very nearly impotent. Our buddy boy up here.
Actually, you said a 24?
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, that's fine. I very briefly considered casting shield just to make it more impotent, but how much damage did he do to me, Coulter?
4 slashing.
4, thank you.
I have a 24 and an 18 against Dream. Sorry, wrong game. Tempest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stop trying to take over Mark's game.
That's going to be 16 damage total from this gentleman here.
I'm down.
Even having it?
Yep.
And that is it for them, as there are only 2 standing and all of their jars are gone. That is going to bring us from the monsters down to Finnick.
Finnick will crack his knuckles and lash out mentally and do Mind Sliver on this ugly son of a bitch.
Okay, go right ahead.
You
need a save for me?
Intelligence save, please.
All right. Is there a minimum intelligence that they have to have in order for that to work?
It doesn't
All
say.
right. It's an 11.
11 does not make it. So
right.
he takes 4 points of psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my turn.
All right.
Your
And-
next turn, right?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
And it gets a debuff of a d4 on its next saving throw before
Got it. Okay, cool.
my turn.
Ooh,
And for anybody that missed it, we started this campaign before Tasha's came out. So I let everybody kind of swap some things around to pull some Tasha's content in now that it's available. And that is one of those, I believe. And that'll bring us down to Altus.
Woohoo! Altus is still frustrated that one is standing in front of him and feels the need to suddenly rush forward and abandon combat, but there's one in his way. So I'm going to stab at the one in my way with my rapier. That's going to be a 16 to hit.
Hits.
Sweet. And if I can grab the right dice, that's going to be 11 piercing damage to it.
Oh, right. As you run it through and the green goo oozes out, it is still standing.
Then I will make an extra attack as a bonus action. I don't know what that is called with the app I'm using, but it says War Priest feature. So
one of your, we'll call it a class feature for now and find the real name later.
Yeah. And that one's a 13 to stab.
Hits.
Sweet. And that'll be 5 more piercing damage.
All right. He is still standing, though he is on not great footing. And that will bring us from Altus back to the top of the round with Tempest with our first death saving throw of the night.
Ooh, 10. Exactly.
Okay.
Is that a pass?
1. Yeah, that's a pass. Yeah. Whew. She's still standing. No, she's
I
still
don't add
there.
anything to that, right?
No,
Okay.
just straight. She's still twitching, but not dead. Tranquil?
So it's literally just called, it's under War Priest, so there's no name for it, actually, for that ability.
War Priest Blessing.
Yeah.
What are you going to do,
Priest.
Tranquil?
I'm going to, I have too many tabs. Twitch is not where I control my character. I'm going to step up 1. I understand that will be an attack of opportunity. I'm going to kneel down and give my sister.
Okay, yeah, you're good.
5 HP.
That was an 8 to hit, so I think you're fine.
Yeah. And then my squirrel is going to shoot through this guy's head and make an attack roll.
Excellent.
That's a 17 plus. I think 17 plus 4.
I think at this point we figured out their AC is 13.
Oh, so I just barely hit. No, 17 plus 6. So never mind. I definitely hit. That's only going to be 7 damage, and he needs to make a con save.
Right.
Which is at a -4, minus D4, I believe.
Still standing, but barely standing, and his con save is a 9.
So
Actually, a 7.
Oh, it was a 12 minus 3 9. Sorry.
Oh, got it.
So he reduces his max HP by the damage he took. That's all it does.
Then, okay, max HP, got it. Not current HP.
Yeah.
Okay, that will bring us back to Z. 2 still standing.
Boy.
All of them looking ill.
I want to hit this dude here. So I don't know if he's nice or not.
Hasn't moved at all. He's sitting against the wall panting as much as mushrooms can.
Yeah. All right, let's do it then. How many points do I have? Okay. Let's do Chaos Bolt again.
Only you can answer that.
We're going to hit the one by Altus.
Okay.
Okay.
That's going to hit. That is 12 fire damage.
One leg limping, he falls to the ground and pushes himself up with nothing but the rage from the attack that he lost last time.
He's still up?
Yup.
Fucker.
Anything else?
All right. Nope.
All right.
Nothing.
Z, am I safe from that fire damage?
It doesn't explode.
Okay, just double checking.
No, and the only reason, though, one time it ricocheted is because I rolled something specific. And
Okay.
the spell triggers leap if you roll the same thing.
And did we get our chaos roll?
Oh, thank you.
Are we up to 4 now?
No, we were last time. This time I would have to hit a 3.
Okay.
Last time I would have to 2. This time it was a 3. I rolled a 10 though, so this next one it'll be a 4.
All right, so back to our merry monsters.
Hey,
Altus.
trademark.
That is a 16 and a 19 to hit you from the nearly dead one.
Joke's on you, it's the same group, Rio.
The 19 hits.
Okay,
Fine.
that is 7 slashing damage from him.
Got it.
On the other side, seeing Tempest come up from the ground, I have a 9 and a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
That is
No
Oh.
longer
4
raging.
slashing damage.
Okay, just barely, baby.
No.
And that will bring us out of the monsters and back to Finnick.
Oh, neat.
I call them monsters. They're Quaggoths.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Totally.
God bless you. I will firebolt the one right in front of Tempest. That is a 26 to hit.
Definitely hits. Double its AC. No bonuses for that.
That is a 7 points of damage to it.
As it's already been brought back to life, you see whatever was left of the husk disintegrate, the mushrooms having barely begun, as this was the one not undead in the room, falling to the ground. And Altus, unless Finnick, you have anything else?
That's it.
Altus?
So mad that this thing is still standing in front of him. I'm just going to reach out with both hands. I'm not going to inflict wounds, but I'm going to do Toll the Dead. And please. That's a nat 20 of all time.
Did you say Toll the Dead?
All the dead is
Oh
That's a wisdom save, bud.
saving throw.
Is it? Ah, that is a wisdom save. I
Love you.
get my spells mixed up.
He got a 5, so you
That
still
doesn't
get
count.
it.
Yeah.
I look up and I just see Rio's frustrated hand on his head.
It's not frustrated. I just feel bad for you, buddy.
That's okay.
You're very lucky because they all automatically roll with advantage on my screen, so I have to remember to only take the first unless it tells me. And he rolled a crit on his other.
Be fair.
That was very close to bad.
He takes a lot of damage though.
I'm going to let you say again?
Go ahead.
I'm going to let you say the whole thing, but he had 1 hit point left.
Well, he's down to -9.
Excellent. His head explodes from your toll, and the body falls to its knees and slumps over, and you all are out of combat. All right, you are now standing in a field of Quaggoth corpses. The
Is
large
in the
mushroom,
breeze or
the large mushroom still chained to the wall, and the room quiet.
I wanted you to detect that's on the mushroom, dude.
It is sentient. It is emitting feelings of relief at the present. If you're only going for surface thoughts,
Sure.
as you do that, you noticed that the jars were all holding these glowing green spores as they were dumping them on each other and trying to carry them around. Missing an arm, it starts to emit these golden yellow spores that go through the air and kind of settle on everything around it. And all of you hear in the back of your mind a deep, almost inhuman voice whispering, "Thank you so much for your help."
I'm already undoing his chains, by the way, with my thieves' tools.
All right, give me a roll.
17 plus.
Okay, cool. Yeah. No, you're easily able to undo them.
I kind of ask out loud. I'm holding his arm. Can I? Do you want this back, or is it? Does it reattach? I don't know how your species works.
Worry not. The pain has subsided. It will regrow in time.
Can I pick up some of this yellow? Okay. I want to gather up as much spores as I can.
Is it right?
Kind of look at Z and go, see, those are his spores.
So the yellow spores all, like, they either landed on nothing and dissolved, or they fell into you and absorbed. There aren't any of them, like, floating.
Is there green spores still?
No.
Okay, never mind.
It's you get the idea that they have to go onto a body or they dissipate.
I hate to cry foul, Coulter, but you said there was more jars when I was destroying them.
No, they also you asked me which ones had jars, and I told you that one had a jar.
And then because everyone was yelling at me, and then you said there's more jars near it.
Sorry, let me look back at the map in my memory palace here. Okay. This one would have had, the guy that was here would have still had a jar. Nobody else would have.
Because I don't want to keep the spores because, like, I feel like that's rude to, like, save somebody else's spit. But
there would still be one jar of green spores next to Tempest.
So I've set him free, and I just kind of look at him. If you go up from here, it's safe, but I don't know. You probably want to stay underground.
That would be preferable.
All right. Can you wait here while we try and find you a safe route?
Patience is a virtue of which I have amassed.
So, okay, lots of patience. Okay. Well, you are a free man. I shouldn't get so caught up on gender. A free they.
It takes like a knee from its 8-foot tall stature and bows its head to you and thanks. And you all get this warm feeling of gratitude without words.
All right. Do you have a title that you go by?
Blue Rota, Sovereign of the Myconid.
Coulter, can you give me an out of character what that
Yes,
was?
I'm so sorry. I don't know how
you're
difficult
fine.
that is to hear. I apologize.
No, it
Blue
sounds
Rota.
great. I just couldn't catch it. One more time, I was talking over it.
He is Plurota,
Plurota? Okay.
Sovereign of the Myconid.
Z's definitely going for those spores.
Okay.
Plurota.
Whoever you bestow them upon may not come back as you expect.
Okay.
Would you want these back, or is it all right if he takes them?
They are beyond me now. I cannot take them within. If any of this is too hard to hear, just tell me.
No. Is there some way to deal with the creatures that these things spawn? I feel like we will be facing them in the future. Is there anything you can say about destroying them?
No more than what you have done.
Okay, so stab them a bunch. Okay, cool. All right.
Blunt.
Be blunt?
To be blunt.
I've never been called sharp. All right, we will return for you. Hang on. And I run out into the hallway to the other two Duergar. Hey, guys who are ignoring you, this is the voice in your head that says, if you touch the guy in here, you will not live to see tomorrow. Threat, something.
Weren't we going to ask them to watch us while we slept and you just threatened them?
Neither of them react to you at all. The door's open, you come in, they stare straight forward. Neither of them move a muscle. The only way you can tell they're alive is that they are breathing.
Hey, one of you scratch your crotch if you understand that you're not to attack the sovereign in here.
Neither move.
I don't know if he's safe here, guys.
Well, I don't think he's going to be coming with us.
Well, if he stays behind.
Let me rest.
Chain him back up and make it look like he's still a prisoner.
Well, that won't stop. What if the other Duergar wants this thing for herself?
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know either. Are you okay with the cold?
I will not go above.
Master, can we create a dimensional hole for him or something? I'm just really worried about him.
That's a bit above me, and since you forgot how to cast Detect Magic, I think that's probably above you as well.
I meant one of your rope tricks.
I think he might be far too big for that, but it only lasts an hour as well. I think if we go down and kill the rest of what's here, then he'll be fine to go about his business.
Gotta say, I'm with Finnick.
I understand you want to save this guy, but I think you're worrying a little bit too much about it.
Well, we wanted to rest anyway, so why don't we rest in here so I can watch him?
That
Works
also
for me.
sounds fair. Yeah.
All right. So you're all planning on taking a short rest now?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me make a roll real quick. Okay. All that you can hear as you take your short rest is the clanging and steam of machinery moving close by, which you've heard ever since you reached this level of the fortress. Beyond that, the room itself stays sealed and quiet.
So while resting, can I send shivers through each of these doors just to see what's on the other side of them?
Is Shivers visible?
He is visible, but I can make it to where only his head pops out of the floor if you want me to make a stealth check.
Yeah, make a stealth check.
Yeah. With advantage?
No.
Artifacts? Is it artifacts?
Humanoid? Is it a humanoid?
That's 19 plus. I have to look up his stats.
That's fine. As he slowly kind of like, it's a very small head, so it's not that difficult of a roll. There are 4 more of those creatures within this room, all sleeping, kind of piled on one another in a corner for warmth. Unlike the room around you that has the braziers around it to keep it warm, this room is otherwise dark.
Which one?
The south one.
Down here.
And then can I do the same thing with this door?
There is a, go ahead and roll stealth.
That one is a 16?
It is a hallway with
20.
another door.
It's a dirty 20. He has a +4 to stealth.
It's a hallway with another door at the far end. You can see small slits in the walls all the way going down.
Okay. So I relay that information to the rest of the group.
So we take care of whatever's south first, and then we go back down.
It sounds to me like a bust down the door fireball kind of situation, but it's up to you, Master.
I hesitate to use that high level spell on these small things, just
True.
because we might be fighting denizens of the Underdark. But I think if we all jump in and attack at once, then we can easily overrun them.
Well, Sister Mine, do you feel up to bust down the door? Or?
Maybe if somebody healed me first.
So we're
I
just
already
Is there anything else you're doing on your short rest?
I healed you for everything I could, Sister Mine. I did everything in my power. Did you spend any hit dice?
Was gonna see if someone wanted to, but I can do hit dice first and then go from there.
Hit dice first because the healing will run out of.
So maybe I'll just do those then.
I'm going to use one too because I'm a little down, but mostly because my sister is so hot.
Z walks up to you, puts his hand on you, and gives you full. Oh God, what's my spell casting?
It's nice that you. Never mind.
16 back.
Thank you.
Sorry, you fell.
You said pho, and I was like, Vietnamese soup?
Yes, totes. Z pulls an entire
As
cauldron
the
of pho.
warm broth goes down your throat and into your belly, you feel your body heal itself.
Pulls an entire cauldron of pho. Anyone want some?
But you're now in a food coma, so you have disadvantage.
Oof. And then let me do a wild magic roll on that one. Oh, so close. That was a 5.
You're muted.
I said so many things. And now it's a 5 that is on your wild magic.
Yeah, and I just rolled a 5, so thankfully it was one above.
I almost never mute, but I was pouring myself another sparkling water. I didn't want it to be distracting. Okay, cool. So 5 on the next round. Is there anything else we're doing on our short rest?
How much do you still need more, Tempest? More healing?
No, I'm good now with my
Good?
hit dice and on the 16.
Okay.
All right. So we're beginning on the south room.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're all going to arrange ourselves and then rush
Please go
in.
ahead. Arrange yourselves.
So Tempest is on the doors. I'm next to Tempest. And then the casters, and then Altus, you want to be second wave?
Yeah.
Okay.
Musical
So-
chairs.
As you burst open the door, all of the Quaggoths piled in the corner in a surprisingly cute little cuddle puddle. What do you do?
Puddle, puddle.
I
So you
rush
all,
in to attack.
I'm going to give you guys
Firebolts.
a first round before initiative.
I'll firebolt the furthest one.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That is an 18.
Hits.
Can I get 2d10? I forgot that because I'm 5th level.
You could have been doing so much more damage the whole time.
Yeah. 12 points of damage.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna
All right.
firebolt as well.
Okay.
So, Coulter, I have a question for you. These guys are asleep, right?
Yeah, that's why you guys are getting a surprise round.
But that also means that me and Tempest get automatic crits, right? Because we're using melee attacks.
Yup.
Awesome.
Oh,
I said what I said, and I gotta stand by it. I mean, they were asleep. You woke them up. But go ahead, Tempest.
okay. So I just roll the damage.
Well, you
And
still
I-
have to roll an attack roll. It's just an
I said
automatic
that.
crit. Yeah.
Can I be up here then with the melee?
Yeah, you rushed in.
Second wave, motherfucker.
So a 12 is my attack roll,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I do crit.
That will
damage.
not hit.
Okay.
Even though it's prone.
You have advantage if it's prone. Keep in mind.
So roll again.
It's a D12. Oh, that's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
for the
And crit.
second one.
So it's
Oh.
max plus a roll.
Okay, so that's going to be 12, 13, 14, 15 plus my roll, which is 15 plus 11,
So
26.
wait, 15 plus 11?
No, 15 plus 11,
Okay,
26.
great. And you said you have a second attack?
Oh, if I get the second one too, yeah. Pew pew. If that's advantage as well, that's going to be 25 to
Yep.
hit. And then that's so. So then 15 again. This time it's just +3. So 18.
Okay. That one is on its last legs. Tranquil, what you got for me?
I'm going to manifest my Shadow Blade and then get a 17 to hit.
Okay. Crit
And then
for me.
and then with my Shadow Blade, I'm going to Green Frame Blade the one next to me, which will then bounce to the one next to Tempest. All right, so max damage off the get-go is 30, and then I'm going to roll. Shit.
Max damage without the proficiency or anything. It's just the whatever the highest of the die would be.
Yeah, so it's 3d8
Okay.
plus d6 plus
Oh,
3
got it.
for my
Thank
modifier. And then that's going to be 12, 13, 14 additional damage.
Okay, so that is total
44.
Okay.
And then the other one takes 8, 9, 10, 11.
So the other one is dead.
So one of the ones next to the one I just stabbed takes 11 fire damage.
Okay. All right. I believe Z, you're the only one left. Sorry, Altus, you're the only one left in the room to attack.
Yeah.
You still get to shoot off too? Or?
Yeah, but Altus is just standing there, so I was going to give it to him real quick.
And the one directly in front of me is hurt.
Yeah,
This boy.
very badly. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, then I'm gonna attack him. That was a 17 to hit.
Hits, crits. It is dead. It had 1 hit point left.
Hooray!
Anything
So
else from you, bud?
If I had rolled one higher, I would have killed it outright.
Yep. Anything left from you on that? Okay, Z.
Can we say I was here so I can attempt to hit this one?
I mean, you could move and hit it. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, I'll move.
You guys are attacking a pile of sleeping fuzzy bipeds. So
You make it sound
I'm not saying this
so-
is easy, but they're basically dogs sleeping in a corner. So
But
Stupid
you gotta
dogs.
bring that into this equation.
you guys made a choice.
I'm sorry, but if a puddle of hamsters tried to kill me, I would still light it on fire.
Z, go ahead.
17 to hit,
Hits
and that's 18 fire.
on which one? This one
This
or
one.
this one? Okay.
That one.
Great. All right. And with that, they all wake up. Go ahead and roll for initiative on what's left of them.
12.
Okay.
3.
4 again for the second time tonight.
19.
18.
So close again.
It's because we're twins.
All
I
right.
just-
So
Realized. I'm sorry. I just realized my husband and roommate are still in the backyard for some reason.
that'll start the round with Tranquil.
No, Helena's higher than me. I got 18.
Oh, sorry. I mixed up the 18 and the 19. That'll start the round with Tempest.
It's cool. We're twins. It's easy to get us confused.
The blue and the purple. They're so close.
So very close. All right, I'm going to take a step up and swing down. 2 attacks. I'll go for the same one, both attacks. Why not?
They're still prone, so you have advantage. Don't forget.
Oh, so let me roll 2 more dice then. Damn. Okay, so 9 plus 6, that's going to be 15. And then 19 plus 6, 25.
That hits. Yeah.
And that's going to be 11 plus 3, 14. Yeah, 14 damage.
And do you have a second attack?
That's both of them.
Oh, sorry. 14 for both. Got it. Awesome. Sounds good to me. And that'll bring us down to Tempest as it shrieks on the ground, ribs breaking as it tries to pull itself up. fangs coming out dripping with the green goo of what is clearly the mushrooms used to control them from the inside. Tranquil.
Tranquil will also step forward and he will stab down with his shadow blade. There's 2 of them left, right? So I will green flame blade. It's 3d8 plus 1d4 plus 1d6. And I will also hex. Why not?
Which one are you hexing?
The one I'm stabbing.
The closer. Cool.
Yeah. 12, 28, 29 plus 3.
Hits.
Oh, yeah, I should roll an attack roll. You're right.
That'd be great.
17 plus 6.
That hits, yes.
All right. 12, 28, 9. 29 plus 3, 31 damage.
Dead. The
And then the other one
slices it in half, the body around it just becoming necromatically decrepit.
And then fire shoots from that one onto the other one. It takes 9 damage, 9 fire damage.
All right. And that'll bring us to Finnick.
Firebolt.
All right.
That is a 19.
That hits.
That
2d10.
does 7 damage.
It is shrieking in pain on the ground, still clawing in the walls to try and stand up. And that brings us to its turn, where it wheels finally on to Tempest and makes its attacks. And that is a 15 and a 17 to hit.
Yes, both of those.
Both of them? Okay. For total of 15 non-magical slashing.
Okay.
And that will bring us from them down to Altus.
Do we think that these things are worth not killing in any way?
Why?
Or should we just obliterate?
Kill it with
No.
fire.
Okay.
They hurt Spore Daddy. They need to die.
I didn't like that answer, but it was a good answer. Okay. I'm going to call down the sacred flames and ask it for a dexterity saving throw.
Its dex saving throw is a 6.
It fails and takes 2d8 radiant damage, so it takes 9 radiant damage.
And is scorched from the earth. Nothing left of its body like its brothers around it, but a mark on the floor.
You guys, I didn't even get to hit it.
That's normally how I feel, Z.
In the future, we'll be less efficient.
I'm joking, but you know.
Where would you like to go next?
There's no exits from this room, right?
Just the one you came in.
All right. So in the other room, Shivers showed me that there's just a hallway, so it should be safe to get in there.
Yeah, this is just a room strewn with bones and crude beds made of moss and clumps of fur.
And dead guys. So we will go to this door.
Is this a central door and then 2 other side doors, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Do they not all lead to the same place?
That's what I was asking, but I guess we wouldn't know.
I assume there was just one door, so that's why I only sent him through one of the doors.
No, there are 4. There's 2 doors that are like a double door, and then there's 1 door to each side.
Okay, can I scout out those other 2 doors real quick?
Cool. Roll stealth for me for each of those.
Yes, sir. Well, that's an 18 and a nat 20. I'm so glad I got it there.
Yeah. As he pokes his head through, it is each of them are narrow hallways, roughly the same size as the one down the center that he saw before. But he can see that there are 4 Duergar stationed, 2 in each hallway, with arrows readied in the arrow slots.
So they're like through arrow slits?
So in the main room, he saw that there were small slits in the wall at even intervals going down. These are the reason for the slits.
Ah, all right. So if we enter into this hallway, we're going to get shot with arrows. So,
Unless they're friendlies.
perhaps, but they're waiting to shoot arrows at us. So I don't know. I say me and my sister take one door, you 3 take the other door, and it's just 2 Duergar each. Bing, bada bing, bada boom, safe hallway. Are there locks on these doors or?
No.
No? Okay. We good?
Sure. Let's do it.
Sister, do you want to do the door or should I do this one?
Kick in the door.
Okay. Put your all in position and we'll let her kick in the door.
Kick in this one, Biba. There you go.
You should.
All right. Are the rest of you in the position you'd like to start in?
Altus, are you going to let Finnick kick in that door?
The far door?
This one over here, yeah.
He's getting a little old. I should probably be the one to kick it in.
Thought we were just doing one door.
No, me and Tempest are going to take one door. You 3 are going to take the other.
Okay.
Just tell me who's kicking what.
I'm kicking doors and then I'm kicking ass.
All right. So
All
Heard
out
it here
of doors.
first, ladies and gents.
Fist.
Mark, that killed me.
You're welcome.
This is not revealing areas right now. Let's see. Try again. There we go. As you kick open the doors, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
10.
Say again.
10.
Phoenix having a good night.
What'd you get, Helena?
12.
I got a 19. Damn it.
And I'm in front
16.
of you.
All right, Altus.
24.
Dang, he comes back from the bottom.
Now he's here.
Like I said, or like Finnick said, I'm all out of doors.
But are you all the way up?
Going up on a Tuesday.
Okay, they already
Oh,
have an initiative of some kind. And we will start with Altus.
Yeah.
As the 2 of them look at you from their arrow slits, one behind the other.
Well, I'm going to go in and going to, let me see. I had my plan. I had my everything. I'm going to try to inflict wounds.
All right, go ahead.
That's a 16 to hit the Duergar.
Hits.
Sweet. That is 3d10 necrotic.
I wish you luck.
24.
Oh God, he like falls to a knee as these black veins start to course through the gray skin. And that will bring us from Altus down to Tranquil.
Oh, that's me. Sorry, I'm trying to keep Twitch chat engaged, and I just like, oh yeah, it is tranquil in here, huh? Has it been a minute? Do you think
From when?
since we were at the last door?
Like at the door with the Quigoths? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I have to whip him. I don't have Shadow Blade anymore. Okay. I will bonus action move my hex to that guy, and then sorry, my dog is deciding that he needs to bark at people.
Very cute. Unlike Duergar, not very cute. Angry, beardy creatures. Those.
Don't you just stop talking about me like that, Coulter.
9, 13, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Hits.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the damage again.
You do have to hit it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so distracted because
Okay.
it sounds like my washing machine is trying to run away, and then there's like people talking on the door, like right here, and then there's people out front having a party. It's everywhere.
And meanwhile, a Duergar's trying to kill you.
That's a 25 to hit, and then
That does hit. So 19 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent show of strength from our starting team here. Z, what you got?
Z is going to sure, why not? Let's do a firebolt at this gent here.
Okay. What is your roll to hit?
18.
Hits. 2d10.
That is 16 damage.
He is gone, just ash and bone within the scale mail, as the one behind's anger begins to turn to fear. Anything else? Tempest.
That guy.
All right, I'm gonna step on up. Hi. let me move over here. Actually, I'll get right in between them. Okay, I'm gonna take 2 attacks, 1 on each. Let's go for that.
Okay.
Why not?
Are you raging?
I think I'm gonna hold off.
Cool.
It's my last one.
Okay.
I was gonna say I'm out of range if that matters, but
Okay. Ooh, not 20 on one of them. So
Ooh, you want to use it on top or bottom?
The top one, sure.
Okay.
So that's going to be 26 on him, and then a 16 hit the bottom one.
That hits.
Okay. So top one, that's going to be crits. That's going to be 12 damage plus a roll, which is going to be 18 plus 3, 21. So 21 damage on that guy. And then the bottom guy gets, oh, bummer, 4. 4 damage.
They are both looking very, very bad and very, very surprised and upset about the entire turn of events that has just become them. As you just deal devastation between the two of them, the scale mail doing almost nothing to stop you. And that will bring us from Tempest down to Finnick.
I know it's not a competition, but I'm sad that the other team is winning.
Total
Maybe
damage.
you should
guys
work
are winning right
harder.
now.
I'll look
Finnick?
Duergar straight in the eye and say, I can burn you alive, or you can tell me where your boss is and live.
Roll an intimidation check.
Is there any advantage because he just watched his friend almost cease to exist?
In 6 seconds.
That is a 17.
Grits his teeth and growls out in Dwarvish, "Die, surface scum."
Die.
Well, none of us speak Dwarvish, so I can assume that was an insult of some kind.
Can Coulter, just for immersion's sake, can we get what that sounded like in like to our characters because we don't speak Dwarvish?
You cannot. What are you going to do, Finnick?
Here, I'll do it.
Just like that, almost identical, octave lower.
This
Finnick?
is so stupid. I'm going to fireball him.
Okay. Watch out for Altus.
We couldn't fireball the Quaggoths, but you'll fireball one Duergar.
It's stupid. I know.
You made it a competition.
I need a save from him.
Okay, where are you setting it? Just so we make sure that it whether it hits Altus or not.
At
Back
the
corner
very end. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Can I
that
get
won't.
it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. For a deck save, that is going
7 on it. Actually,
he would have critted. He would have critted. Great, because they have an advantage on spell saves. Oh, you're great. I love you, man. What's that damage? What's that damage, buddy?
Let me roll it real quick.
I am holding it so hard right now.
29 points of damage.
He and his armor are disintegrated. The other one crumbled into ash within himself. This one is just eviscerated once that blast is dissipated.
And I'll say, don't tell Quill that I wasted that.
Oh,
They
never.
can feel the heat from across the hall.
Never.
Also, that actually illuminated this whole area. Now you can see that because, through the slits. That will bring us from Finnick down to them, and they are both going to turn on Dream because she is between them. And
Hey, Coulter, can I see the explosion of light, fire, and sound?
Oh, yeah,
in the
it's
other
pretty
room?
dark otherwise. You guys are like 10 feet away.
Point of order: do I still have eyebrows and hair from that, or is it?
You do. You are warm. Your face is red, but you are not singed.
Okay.
With their advantage, that's a 9 and an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
That is going to be 7 piercing damage, non-magical.
Okay.
I would just like to, just real quick for the record, just so you know, Coulter, Barbarian Rage is not affected by magical weapons. So.
No, that's what I was. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a second. All right, so let's go down to our Duergar, who just attacked Tempest, and that will bring us back to the top of the round with Altus, standing alone in a room full of ash and a little bit of heated armor left.
I mean, I've got to assume that Tempest and Tranquil are probably more having fun than anything over there.
We would probably be upset if you came and helped.
I'm going to move first, then I'm going to double check how much that was. Okay, I have the room. Look at me being all good at Roll20 now. Guys, this is great. I'm going to poke my head in and just, how's it going?
We're fine.
Yeah, you don't? And I go to stick my hand in there. See if oh, they're okay. And I'm just going to.
Why are you sticking your hand in there to see if I cut it off? Or
it's the hand, the death hand that I try to point at stuff in.
I mean, you can see that there are 2 Duergar, one on either side of Tempest from the door. Unless you had to dash to get there.
You know what? I'll take the backlash. I'm gonna toll the dead the bottom one. This boy.
Okay.
The save, please.
always victimizing bottoms. Ugh.
Consequences don't make you a victim.
What was the save? Or did they save? Did it save?
What was the roll for it?
Wisdom save, please.
Oh, right. That is an 8.
That does not save. So it's gonna take 2d12. So it's gonna take 14 as I just kind of peek my head around and reach out towards it.
It's gone. It slumps to the ground. And that will bring us from Altus down to Tranquil. One is left standing.
Tempest, they're lapping us.
Finish him.
And I'll run over and whip him. I will bonus action move my hex. Well, actually, I'm not going to bonus action move my hex because I do more damage with my squirrel.
More damage with your squirrel.
I love that.
I will unleash my squirrel.
That's 19 whip damage, and then my squirrel will go over and attack.
Squirrel power.
You said 19 whip damage or 19 to hit?
Oh, yeah, I have to roll attack rolls.
I have to roll attack rolls.
Is this 16 hit?
That does hit, yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So 19 whip damage, and then...
And he is down.
Oh, wanted my squirrel.
And I accidentally deleted your squirrel, so I'm getting rid of him instead.
The squirrel died. Oh, no.
Yeah. You are now out of combat in the empty hallways. And you can hear... It's strange the amount of noise that you created without anybody else coming in. Can I get a perception roll from those of you that are still in the hallway right now? I'll take Altus, Tempest, and Tranquil.
I'm too busy bragging about how we killed one to notice anything.
15.
Okay, 17 and 15. The two of you hear this roar and screech as chains rattle somewhere in the distance. The sound of multiple Duergar voices calling back and forth to each other.
I turn to Altus and go like, not a word to the others that you took one out. Do you understand me?
All right. Okay.
I see the effect of him hearing the monster roar in his face and assume he's super intimidated by me as I push past him.
Did anybody else hear the Duergar? Hold on. Anyone?
There's Duergar all over the place. They scream when you kill them. What are you talking about?
No, it sounds like there's a lot in chains and armor. Maybe something's tied up. We might have an issue here in maybe 10 minutes.
Well, we're 5 people assaulting a fortress filled with killer dwarves. I think we started with problems and are ending with the consequences. Master, that was a really large firebolt you let off over there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you pay attention to your studies.
Where to next?
Should we continue on?
Do we go back down the oven?
We're on the bottom floor.
Back through the hot hallway?
Well, your hallway was also a dead end, correct?
He means this one. The main hallway.
I know. Tranquil's just being obtuse.
It's not a very acute look.
Do we want me to scout out first, or we just go in?
I mean, I think at this point, everything that's in here knows we're here.
I don't know. There's been surprisingly little reaction to our presence.
That's kind of what I'm worried about.
Which is what Grandalfa had said to us.
These guys weren't her men, right? Like they were for sure going to kill us, right? Because they were pointing arrows, right?
I mean, we don't know.
Hit me.
Well, should we start asking Duergar for their alliance before we kill them? Well, I guess I don't really care.
I'll open the door.
You immediately hear a roar again. This cavern is unlit and has jagged 30-foot high ceiling. A strange sight confronts you as 4 Duergar, 2 of them much larger than normal, use ropes to restrain a hulking biped with an insectoid body. A large sack has been pulled over the creature's bulbous head.
Gross.
So, I hope those of you that do not have dark vision have a plan.
Who doesn't
Oh,
have dark
shit.
vision?
Jesker's gone. I don't have dark vision, guys.
Who does not have dark vision?
I can cast light on you if you want.
I also can
can.
cast light.
So, all right, he Mark's the only one without a dark vision.
I think so.
Okay.
The rest of you see that Mark only hears it.
What's going on?
Big monster hood Duergar. Kill them. And then I will like touch his forehead and cast light on his forehead.
Oh, stop. Oh, thank you.
As you cast light on him, all of the Duergar turn their heads in your direction.
I wave and then attack.
The one closest to it pulls the bag off of the creature's head, and then all 4 of them
Turn invisible.
disappear.
Yeah, motherfuckers. I knew it. I knew
A
it.
creature that they had been wrangling before, the ropes are slack, and it sees you enter the room, and it roars. Roll initiative.
7.
Another nat 20 on a not attack roll. God,
18.
My name's Finnick. I like to go last.
11. I may not be going last this time.
Z, you said 18?
Yes, sir.
I also got 18. My dex is +1.
Same. Oh, no, mine's +2.
You go
Okay,
first,
so
then.
we'll go Z, then Tempest. Okay. And is there anyone we're missing? Is that everybody? That's everybody. And
with my, it's a 22. I rolled a nat 20 plus 2, 22.
our fun friend here has his own initiative roll.
And is also one of my favorite D&D monsters ever, just so you know. I'm so excited.
Oh, good.
Okay, so you guys are all streaming into the room here, or we're still in the hallway at this point?
I figured we would stream in on initiative, right?
Sure.
Yep. So that'll be Tranquil first.
Oh, right. So I'm going to move in as soon as I can find the tab that lets me move my token. There we go. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 20 is fine. There we go. Last hex target is dead. So bonus action hex. Squirrel shoots out. Help action.
And as you move into the room, I am going to need you to make a charisma save.
Charisma save. Okay. I'm actually good at those. 18 plus 6.
Okay, you're good.
And I'm going to attack with a booming blade. That's 13 plus 6, 19.
19 will hit.
D4, D8, 2D6. Okay. Well, that is not good. That's a lot of ones. 9, 10, 11, plus 3, 14.
Okay.
As I lash out with my chain whip, and it is suffused with energy and sneak attackiness and hexes.
It shrieks in confusion and rage, one problem becoming another, its enemies becoming clearer and clearer to the being. Z.
Woof. All right, let's do this. Do I want to do this? Yeah, okay. Can I get a Constitution saving throw?
From the thing?
Yeah.
Can you see it?
If I move here, can I?
Yes. I'll say you can see it from there. Can I get a charisma save?
Sure. Uh, 18.
Okay, you make it. Go ahead. He wants a con save from him.
Yes.
Excellent. That is a 16.
You bastard. All right. That is. So it takes 13 thunder damage. Because I cast Shatter, but I'm going to cast it over here, so it just hits him.
Excellent. And hang on a second. You cast it over there.
Yeah, it'll hit Shivers. It's fine. I'm used to it.
I didn't see Shivers there, sorry.
Oh, I wasn't even rolling for that. Do a 15 or an 18 save.
Those both save, yeah.
Okay.
So then they'll still take 13.
Okay. And then do you want to roll for Shivers?
Yeah, I'm looking at his stat block. It's a deck save or con?
Yeah.
Con.
I don't think an 11 saves.
Nope. So that's 23.
Yeah, there goes Shivers.
Sorry, Shivers.
All right,
see
so
where he went.
bring us down to Tempest as Shivers explodes into astral pieces.
And then they get sucked up by the skull, so I can resummon him later.
Tempest.
Okay, so I'm gonna run in 5.
Charisma saving throw, please.
Okay.
Oh,
that was a nat 20.
You're good.
All right. So continue running along, run on up to you. Yeah, I'll try to go over here. Wait, how much? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay, that's fine. And then I will attack twice with my axe. Oh, rage, attack twice. Okay, so that's going to be a 16 and an 18.
Okay, the 18 hits, the 16 does not.
Okay, so that's going to be 8 plus 5. So 13 plus 3 more, 16 damage.
Okay, 16 damage it is. The creature rearing its head back, coming back on its 2 hind legs, its mandibles in the air, with its claws as it screeches. And that will bring us from Tempest to the creature.
Oh,
as
great.
It takes its first moment to come forward to try and get between the two of you. That is going to be a claw attack against Tranquil, 24 to hit. 8 slashing damage. A claw attack against Tempest, 16 to hit.
Yep.
Coulter, did it move?
Yeah, it did. I was waiting for that. I was like, he's got to say something, right?
That's 13 thunder damage. And then what did you hit me with? I'm sorry.
I hit you with a 24 for 8 slashing. I hit Tempest with a 16 for 10 slashing. And then it is reaching out against you with a 15.
15 will not hit me.
With its mandibles as it tries to bite you. And as it does that, that's when the boom goes off and it's just jolted off course. And that will bring us from it down to Altus.
Oh boy. No, this is not going to be fun, but I'm going to enter the room. Yeah. So I'm going to go here. Charisma saving throw, right?
Yep. We're learning the game.
19.
Yeah, you're good.
Sweet. And
What
then
a charisma party, Jesus.
No strength. We got lots of charisma.
Don't worry, I'm next.
Strength of personality.
Oh, I forgot that Finnick doesn't have great charisma, probably.
Yiggity yikes.
hey, yiggity yikes, because I love that.
I did. It is one of my catchphrases. What are you doing?
I am scrolling to find what I was trying to do.
I have faith in
didn't
you.
have
We got a
as-
dog on screen. It's fine.
I didn't have as much movement as I wanted, as I thought I did. So I'm going to go Guiding Bolt instead. I'm going to make a ranged spell attack.
I never get to show my puppy because he's too big to sit in my lap.
Very cute.
I assume a 9 does not hit, but I'm going to Guiding Bolt because we didn't know if that passes or not. Or not Guiding Bolt, Guided Strike on top,
Okay.
making it a
only
19.
For a melee
Okay.
strike, or is
That-
that for any attack?
It does have to be.
Guiding strike is when he makes the attack roll, but before you say if it hits or not.
It can be any attack roll.
And that I think it's a melee attack roll. I'm sorry, bud.
Yeah.
Actually,
Never mind.
no. It just says when you make an attack roll. It does not say melee attack roll.
Okay. I'll give it to you, man. Altus, you
Hooray.
get the 19.
So a 19. Then flipping back to Guiding Bolt. Yeah.
I thought Guiding Bolt was a save for some reason, but
Oh,
okay, cool.
Well,
Guiding Bolt's like such an amazing spell. Me and Jake have been playing Baldur's Gate 3, and so it's so cool.
Damage.
so good. 10 radiant damage.
All right. And now it is glowing, creating a light even beyond what Finnick already has on some piece of his body that had light cast on it.
Red.
And that'll bring us down to Finnick. What you gonna
Yay.
do?
I am not moving, but I can see the thing. Do I make a charisma save?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That is a natural 1, but I have luck. That is a natural 2.
Yeah.
No.
So that happened.
I need you to roll a d8.
Oh, I would love to. 1.
These things are so cool.
You do nothing.
Okay.
And that's going to bring us to the top of the round with Tranquil.
I'm all right with that.
Finnick, you feel this insane sense of fear just infest your body as it coalesces in your brain. The eyes of this creature with their red incandescent glow freezing you to the spot on which you started. Tranquil.
Do I need to make another saving throw, or can I avert my gaze?
You can avert your gaze,
Okay.
and it will affect your attack roll.
I'll just make the saving throw then.
Okay.
17?
That makes it.
Okay. Thank God for being a warlock. I'm going to bonus action disengage, move 5 feet back, and then booming blade again. This
Okay.
time with advantage because of guiding strike, right?
Yep.
Look, Coulter, I'm rolling an attack roll.
First time.
It's a 22.
Baby's first attack roll, and it hits.
I'm usually so good about rolling attack rolls.
I have faith in you.
6, 10, 11 plus 3, 14. Not my best.
Okay.
I'm hoping
We
it's
have-
stupid enough to keep chasing me, though.
I do say we have F's in the attack so we have F's in the chat for your squirrel, and I appreciate that. All right, it takes the 14 damage,
Sorry, guys.
and you see the carapace all around it, all of that stony skin vibrate as it rears up to roar, and we come down to Z.
Oh, see. I gotta do a charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Long as you
that
can
is
see
a 15.
it. Just makes it. Just makes it.
Thank you, sorcerer. Hell. Z is going to reach out and throw a guiding bolt at it too. Why not?
Okay.
Is
That is
guiding bolt a first level spell?
Yeah.
Clerics are ridiculous.
They are. I love playing a cleric.
That's a 22 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. 12, d6. There we go. Oh, shit. That's 18 radiant damage, and the next attack against it has advantage.
It's dead. Your guiding bolt shatters, and you hear its shell crack as its back explodes, the guts of it coming out of the carapace as it crumbles to the ground. And in the process, some friends reemerge,
Hi, friends.
seeing as you defeated what they were here to handle.
Oh, was I standing inside that guy? Okay, he's.
And that'll bring us to Tempest.
So they just blipped visible, and do they appear to be aggressive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All of them are wielding their weapons.
Got it. Okay. That's where they just became visible then. All right.
Yeah, you'd think they would attack us from invisibility.
You'd think, but maybe the DM screwed up.
Okay, I'm going to just step on up to this guy then and take 2 whacks. It's going to be 16 and 24 to hit.
That hits. The 15 does not hit, the 24 does.
Oh, okay. So then it's going to be 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. That's including my aura damage.
Gone.
Oh,
And that will bring us,
finally!
and that will, if that's the end of yours, that'll bring us down to Z. Sorry, Tempest, that'll bring us down to them.
Okay, I was like, what?
This one is going to rush forward and going to make a... That is a 12 to hit.
Nope.
This one's going to come forward, and that will be a 18 to hit.
Hit me?
Yeah.
I'll shield it.
Okay. And so then it swings down with its war pick from its larger size, and it just glances off the shield with a strange metallic sound. This one comes down for a 15 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay. And now we are coming back from that, and they do not have multi-attack, so we are back to Altus. 2 lumbering giants surrounding your friend. Who's right in front of you?
In panic, I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud. I'm going to call forth spirits of the dead filling around me, and I'm going to, that's just going to buff my attacks. So I'm going to switch to roll 20, and then I'm going to come this way and rapier attack at this man. And then Spirit Shroud was a bonus action.
Oh. It's a cool spell.
All right.
A new one.
Go ahead.
Hooray, level 3 slots.
Shroud.
That's a cool spell.
I enjoy the spell, but it would be better if I could use it because I rolled a 7.
Oh, no. That will not hit.
Well, there's other stuff that happens. I'm trying to remember. Their speed is reduced by 10 feet.
All right. And that's just the one directly in front of you?
That is going to be, I believe both of them because they're both within 10 feet of me. Did I do that math right?
It says any
No.
creature of your choice that you can see.
Yeah, so both of them.
Okay, yeah, you got it. Okay, great. And that both of their speed is reduced to 10 feet, and that brings us down to Finnick,
Reduce
who no
quality.
longer is afraid of anything.
Yeah.
Buddy?
No one's afraid. Never got afraid of nothing. All right. 5, 10.
All of you with your crazy
15.
freaking charisma saves.
Okay. I'll come here. Then I will burning hands in such a way that I get both of these guys.
Fantastic. And they need dex saves?
They need dex saves. One of them rolls an 8. The closest one to beat rolls an 8.
All right. The other one rolls a 12.
Does not make it.
They're not having a good night on these DCs, guys. They're really not. That was with advantage. All right. Both fail.
That's 14 points of damage total.
Excellent. This one is gone, and this one takes 14.
And that is my turn.
The lumbering body in front of you reduces down to the size of a Duergar as they both fall. That is going to bring us from Finnick up to Tranquil.
Tranquil's turn. Is it worth it to hex or get out of range of it? Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action disengage 5, 10, 15, 20 over here, and then booming blade in. Oh, I don't even get sneak attack because no one has he been guiding bolted or anything? No advantage or anything? No.
Sorry, bud. No. You guys
it's a
killed the
19.
guiding bolted monster with the guiding bolt. 19 does hit.
For 7, 10 damage.
For the big guy or the little guy?
This one. He's
Thank
booming.
you very much. 10 damage? Sounds
Yeah.
good. And that will bring us from Tranquil down to Z.
All right, I'm doing 20 a spell. My magic roll is a 13, so it's no wild magic, but I'm up to 7 now.
Staying in his little hallway.
Does a 17 hit?
Yes.
And 18 hits.
Yes.
I can see both of them from here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're doing one on each?
Yeah, so I'm twin spelling chromatic orbs, so I throw an orb at both of them. Both of them are gonna hit. So the first one is gonna take 17. So the big guy is gonna take 17. Let's do fire damage.
Okay.
And then this other one is gonna take.
You see the metal heat up as it falls to its knees, and then the fire spreads up its neck into its head, and the eyes just fuse shut as it slams to the ground, half petrified. The other one?
my booming blade.
Other one's gonna take 15 fire damage.
Almost a similar sight. Tempest, you are bringing back your blade to swing into it as its eyes become orange and then explode, and it crumples into a pile. Better intact than the other one, but still gone.
So,
And with
So
that, go ahead.
go ahead.
With that, you guys are all out of combat.
See, so did that big creature count as one, or was that more than one? Are we still keeping track?
Wait, you guys have been keeping track?
You know you've been keeping track.
No, I can barely count past 5.
Hasn't been doing me any good.
Can I recover anything from the creature? is it
The
completely-
Umber Hulk,
Yeah.
Umber.
that is going to take a survival or medicine roll.
I will do a survival roll.
Okay.
And I would like to guidance myself on that.
It's called giving yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
You got this, bud.
So that is a 18.
Okay. You are able to get one of the mandibles was loose enough that you can dislodge it, as well as both of the eyes.
Hells yeah. Put those in a bag.
2 Umber Hulk eyes and 1 Umber Hulk mandible.
Put those in a bag.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll check the bodies, I guess.
So go ahead and roll investigation.
15.
Okay.
Actually, I think my investigation's better. So I'm an in character. That is actually a dirty 20.
Nice. Okay. You were able to find 15 silver on each of the bodies. Other than that, you can just see their weapons. So each of them has a war pick as well as 4 javelins. They don't really have a reason to carry much more. They're in their home base. So it's really just kind of pocket change as well as what they carry on themselves as soldiers. And
Okay.
as the dust settles from this battle, on one side of you is very clearly structural walls, battlements built out and carved in. The other side, much rougher hewn natural caverns. That is where we're going to end tonight. So thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you guys so much for watching on Twitch. We really had fun with all the chats and everything tonight. And all of these are up on Apple Podcast and Spotify and a few other platforms that I don't have offhand. So if you prefer the audio versus the visual, those are also available. And thank you so much to Sparky, David, Daniel, Scott, Rio's mom, Alistair, and Sean. And I'm going to say Scott twice because I actually forgot Scott 2 weeks ago and he was nice enough to be like, hey guys, I'm so sorry. You didn't say me. I was like, oh God, I forgot Scott. Scott's our fave. We love Scott. So thank you guys all for subscribing to our Patreon. We right now have our after parties up there, but we had somebody comment on one of our after party videos that they would love to know more about the character backstories. And I think that that is a great time for us to go back into a thing that we used to do in the past, which was character interviews. Helena did these phenomenal character interviews where she spoke to each of us in character as well as our players in our view of our character and got these really fun, like 5 to 10 minute interviews to just kind of say where we were coming from. So those are going to be something that we're possibly going to put on our Patreon, possibly going to put on YouTube, but we'll let you guys know as they come back to the future. And beyond that, you can follow us on all of those options. Please check out the doobly-doo below. If you have questions or comments, you can do them on the YouTube. You can do them in the Twitch. You can also do them on Facebook or Twitter, which Jake takes care of for us, lovely. And beyond that, I think that's all that I have tonight. So thank you so much for joining us. In about a half hour, we'll be coming back with 2 hours of D&D. So if you're on Twitch, feel free to stay around. We'd be happy to have you. And I guess we'll come up with the tagline eventually.
No, do Sean's.
Oh, I don't have Sean's.
Oh, hang on. Let me look it up real quick. I'm sorry,
everyone.
everyone.
This is my fault. I didn't get ahead of time.
Cast.
Oh, it's in the
So
Gmail.
we are transitioning from our previous tagline, which was roll initiative and say your cheerful goodbyes, to a new tagline, which is what
Brought
we're
to
doing.
us by our new best friend, Sean.
This seems like a very positive sort.
Hope your days are filled with excitement, friends, and natural 20s.
And with that, good night, everybody.
Good night.